Did you know in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger went to extreme lengths in order to give us his iconic portrayal of the Batman villain? Heath isolated himself in a hotel in London for 6 weeks in order to develop the character, experiment with voices, and it was here that he created the Joker diary, that he would take the set with him to help get into character. The isolation mixed with Heath's insomnia has been hinted at being a helping reason for him nailing the psychological, disturbing side of the Joker portrayal. Did you know in Avengers Endgame, as the most iconic of all the comic book creators, and a childhood hero to most Marvel fans, people generally love the cameos that Stan Lee has made in each and every Marvel film so far? It's not only a nod to the creator, but also a reminder to fans where these stories and films came from. Not only was Avengers Endgame an end of an era for the Avengers movie, but unfortunately it also marked an end to these cameos, as due to his passing in 2018 at age 95, Stan Lee made his final MCU cameo in Avengers Endgame, where he appears de-aged in the film's 1970 sequence. Did you know in Suicide Squad, many actors have taken on the seemingly daunting task of portraying the iconic DC villain, the Joker, adding their own twist and variation on the portrayal? Jared Leto's no stranger when it comes to committing to a role, and this was evident in his method for getting that eerily creepy Joker laugh perfected. Leto admitted to walking the streets of New York and Toronto, practicing the laugh and seeing which versions he attempted would get under people's skin. He knew he had found the right version when people would turn around and ask, "Who's that creepy guy behind me?" Did you know in The Adam Project, towards the end of the film, young Adam uses the lightsaber to launch himself onto a platform and complete, in his words, a superhero landing? Not only was it part of an awesome scene, but it was also a way of breaking the fourth wall. Young Adam was referencing what was a running gag in both Deadpool and Deadpool 2, films which starred Ryan Reynolds, who was also the star of The Adam Project, where Deadpool would jokingly talk about superheroes having these typical types of landings. Did you know that Miss America makes an appearance in Doctor Strange? Right before his crash, Steven's being told about a potential patient who's described as a 22-year-old woman with schizophrenia who had an electric implant in her brain struck by lightning. This is the origin story for Miss America, who funnily enough would pass her title down to America Chavez, who's going to be heavily featured in the upcoming sequel to Doctor Strange.